Millions of people all over the world are affected by conflict and fragility, and the impact goes beyond affecting a single life, a single community, or even a single country. With several war-torn and fragile states struggling to achieve the Millennium Development Goals by 2015, conflict is one of the greatest development challenges of our time. The New Deal is an agreement that sets out new ways for donors to engage with fragile states. It's country-led and country-owned.
For me, the New Deal is the formula or the answer to a country emerging from conflict and to ensure that they don't fall back.
What is special in the New Deal, of course, is that countries, the vulnerable countries, the fragile states themselves are there on the driver's seat.
Lessons from around the world on what does and does not work are reflected in the New Deal. Countries and global partners must invest in what will make sustainable peace possible. These are the 5 peace-building and state-building goals.
There has to be a space for everybody to talk, to dialogue, to participate. People must feel safe. How in the whole world can children go to school if they don't feel safe? Access to justice. I don't talk formal justice, I talk social, economics and criminal justice. So people do not take justice into their own hands. You have to create jobs. Then they have a bit of income, a stake in the whole business. Then they are not about to go and burn it or destroy it. Last but not least, how to manage your resources so that you can get your own revenues, so that you can finance your services. So that's the 5 big goals.
There are 2 guiding principles: a real commitment to country-led and country-owned processes, and to building strong partnerships with stakeholders to ensure results. Prior to joining the New Deal, Sierra Leone had already overcome high levels of violence and held peaceful and democratic elections, including the transition of power to an opposition leader in 2007. The New Deal strengthened national ownership of the development agenda. Since volunteering as a pilot country under the New Deal, a peaceful referendum in 2011 saw a 99.8% vote from secession from Sudan. Since then, the disruption to peace from December 2013 shows that setbacks can occur. However, the government sees a bright future, aiming to use its abundance in natural resources to develop a sustainable agricultural sector as a backbone to the economy. 2014 is the year that millions of Afghans cast their ballot in a peaceful presidential election, and the year that the international military forces are scheduled to leave the country. Afghanistan has made great strides in working with donors to ensure that aid and national development policies are focused on delivering results for the people.
Of course, my personal hope is that through this action, the New Deal action and the coordinated action between the donor countries and recipient countries, the help and the aid and the support comes in a much more effective way.
It worked in my country. I would not preach anything that we have not worked on before. If you do the New Deal properly, if you implemented it in the understanding that I understand there, then the chances of you getting out of fragility is very big.
Addressing conflict and violence must be a priority for the agenda that replaces the existing Millennium Development Goals post-2015.
And the New Deal, as you know, calls for stronger ownership. And that's very, very much a common tune throughout all of our countries, individually and collectively.
More countries and organizations that join the New Deal, the more powerful our impact will be. It is time now for us to take the next steps, to do more, to be bold, and to work together.